Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Mantra means Mananat Trayate, Yaha Saha Mantra. Mantra is when you reflect on the meaning of those words, it will help you to come out of the chaos of your life. This is the meaning of mantra. And we chant. Om Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiyo Vandanan Mrityor Mukshiyam Amritat. What we have understood? See? Words carrying no meaning for us are noise. While talking, suddenly if I say, and therefore, you will say, what is wrong with this man suddenly? Because these sounds carry no meaning. Therefore, mantras have to be chanted, understood in two ways. First of all, there is called as the Shabda Shakti. See? Shabda Shakti Achintyatvat Shabdadeva Aparokshadhi Sushupta Purusho Yadvad Shabde Naivan Buddhate. Bhagavan Shankara writes. The power of words is tremendous. So whether we know or we do not know, it will have impact on us. First step. Therefore, don't give up chanting. It is very important. Number one. But it becomes more effective if we know the meaning thereof. And therefore, it is not possible for every one of us to know the meaning of so many mantras. And therefore, these are our new mantras, digital mantras. Life is a time pass, relax. देखो सुनो मत बोलो, see the world, hear, no comments, you are at peace. We are not doing anything, only trying to experience the meaning of the words. And therefore, when we are chanting here, no Bhaja govindam, in addition to the melody of this composition, we must have the understanding of this thing. Otherwise we get lost. Samprapte sannihite kale nahi nahi rakshati dukrum karne. We get lost in the non-essentials of life. So here, yavat pavano nivasati dehe tavat pruchhati kushalam gehe gatavati vayo deha paye bharya bibyati tasmin kaye bhaja govindam bhaja govindam. Now here the principle that we have to learn. See, all relations are based on our identification with the body. This is the first foundation of spiritual life. So as long as we are identified with the body, we have to conduct in this world with certain self-imposed discipline. See? And self-imposed discipline is another mantra. Wherever we are, whenever we are, whatever we are, be 100%. You will have zero tension. Relax. See? And such a relaxed mind will stop reacting in life. Will start responding in life. See? And then we come to know we are all miserable, and those who are miserable, they are nowhere. They don't exist. See? Today only I received one WhatsApp call, some of my friends in some other country. Swamiji, my husband was in India, he went for something and he just got a heart attack. He was taken to the hospital, blah, 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 continues this. Please help me. Now, the one who is miserable is a lady or the wife. See? And the lady or the wife, between the two, who is real? Is the lady real or the wife real? Is the man real or the husband real? Is the man real or the father real? And then we come to know one basic principle of life. Whatever is established because of reference to something, that referential existence is non-existing entity. And this non-existing entity is miserable. How can you help somebody? See? So what we have to do, we have to understand and accept it gracefully. See? One of my very good, very close Tamil couple in Bombay, he is a retired High Court judge, and she is retired very top bank officer. Both are retired. And they are very good because they give me very good food. And they are so full of life. They celebrated their something like 60th anniversary. Only two of them at home. Son is somewhere, he cannot come. And he is also divorced and all kinds of problems. And these two, only two of them in their beautiful flat, they celebrated their 60th anniversary in a big way, and that Amma showed me on the screen, Swamiji, this is what we are doing. I said, I am coming to join with your celebration. Live life fully. As long as you are, live fully. See? Otherwise, now in this old age, what we have to do? No. Live fully. Therefore, here Bhagavan Shankara says, Yavat pavano nivasati dehe, tavat jivan pruchhati gehe. As long as you are alive, live fully. Otherwise, I don't know how many years we are going to live and how this is going to happen and what will happen to my children. No, don't worry. You are here only to celebrate life. See? So I asked them, I said, hey, this is your anniversary. Yes. Now what do you have promised each other? You have very good relation with them. What do you pray to the Lord? So I was shocked and surprised to hear. Could you believe what I tell you? You will not believe me. They say, Swamiji, we pray to the Lord. Wife said, I want him to die first before me. And husband says, I want she to die before me. I said, wonderful. Are you not telling that we are selfish? I said, no, you are intelligent. You are really having love for each other. How come you tell me? They asked. I said, because if I die early, the husband said, who will take care of my wife? She will suffer. Wife said, if I die early, this fellow doesn't know even how to make a cup of tea. He will suffer. I don't want him to suffer in life. See the attitude behind life. Isn't it something great? This positive approach in life is Bhaja govindam, Bhaja govindam. See? So, gatavati vayo deha paye bharya bibyati tasmin kaye. All of us have to go, one day or the other. We should be prepared. And when you are prepared, you are never caught on a wrong footing. See? Now another thing I'll tell you, you must have seen this thing. That is my only hobby, learn, learn, learn. This happened somewhere, that man died. And then what are the normal dialogues thereafter? No, what will happen to me? Who will do so? Blah, 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 blah. That fellow who died, nobody talks about him. What will happen to me? I cannot live without him even a moment. And all kinds of dialogues going on. Ultimately, everything was over. 1 month over, 2 months over, 3 months over. And then the children, grandchildren started telling, that day you were telling you cannot live without him. Now it is 6 months past. What is the program? Don't take life too seriously. See, friends, we are here to celebrate life. Like, in Valmiki Ramayana it comes. When our Bharatji is crying, that time Bhagwan Ram tells Bharat, like with a wave on the ocean, 2 logs of wood come together and hit each other for some time, another wave comes, they are again separated for good, never they come back. This is what life is. Once we take this attitude in life, we start living cheerfully and happily. See, friends. Now, if we have this knowledge, you go one step further. For a child who gets up at night, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and wakes up, Mommy, I have to go to bathroom, please take me. Because he is afraid to go to bathroom. But mother gets up, takes him and finishes him. Now what is the difference between the child and the mother? The child thinks, I am going from one place to another place. The mother knows, we are in the same house. Exactly. For you and me, I will leave this body, enter another body. From God's point of view, from one room he has come out and gone to another room. Recognize this truth of life. Then slowly we will become self-oriented. Presently we are self-inflicted. All the time worried. Therefore, if we look at our life without thinking how we have lived, Balastavat krida sakta, Tarunastavat taruni rakta, Ruddhastavat chinta sakta, Parame brahmani kopina rakta. Childhood, all the time playing. Nothing wrong, play, enjoy. Tarunastavat taruni rakta, very good. Run. This happened in our Ahmedabad, Maninagar. I went there for some talk. After my talk was over, one Gujju, he just came on the stage. I said, get down first, I'll come there and talk to you. He came with the helmet in his hand, asked the question, what is wrong if I run after girls? I said, nothing wrong, run. If you want company, I am free. No, you don't understand. They say we should not run after girls. I said they are frustrated people, therefore they say. They have missed their train. You are young, run. If this age you will not go after girls, will you go after buffaloes and cows? See, you don't understand, Swamiji. I said, my dear, you don't understand. I said, your problem is not running after girls. Your problem is your mind. When you want to study, you think of something. And therefore, you are unable to focus yourself on anything that you do. This is your problem, is it not? Yeah, this is my problem. We even don't know our problem. Then what is to be done? Then I told, remember one principle. Higher the goal in life, lower things automatically drop. Very simple. If the goal of your life is, I want to secure first position, see, and get into triple IT, then such a student, will he run after girls? Will he get lost in eating food here and there? No, because he has got some higher goal. So what is the highest goal for all of us? See, parame brahmani kopina raktaha. We are living here, we are born because of the mistake of the parents. Then we are growing because none of our fault. What have we done that we are growing? But what an arrogance old people have. See, धूप में बाल सफ़ेद नहीं किए, टिपिकल नॉर्थ इंडियन स्टैंडर्ड. धूप में बाल सफ़ेद नहीं किए, बाल हो गए तब सफ़ेद करोगे ना. See, friends, what is our contribution that we are growing in age? But what an arrogance out of it. See, friends, if we have to grow, we have to grow spiritually. Grow spiritually. Parame brahmani kopina raktaha. And this can come only when we attend to, when some big blow comes in our life. When everything is going beautifully, comfortably, and everything is goody, 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 do you think we think about God? How many of us think about doctor? Never. But when there is pain here, pain there, pain everywhere, and then we go to the doctor. Doctor Sahab, I got pain here, pain there. And after the doctor cures us, thereafter, do you think about doctor at all? Exactly the same thing happens. When something bad happens, nobody can help, then we go to the temple. And Krishna, Krishna, Govinda, Govinda, or we go to the Mahatmas. Mahatma, please do this, please do that. And after that is over, do you think we again go to the temple like a doctor? No. Therefore, be attentive. Parame brahmani kopina raktaha. This can come when we get a blow in our life. One example. There was a great saint, you all know, Tulsidas Ji Maharaj, who has written Ramcharitmanas. He was a child born to his mother, and immediately the mother died. And he had nobody. So he was taken care of in a ashram by some Swami. So his whole life, he was only in the company of the Jains, males, no woman. No mother, no grandmother, no sister, no nothing. There he grew, studied well, and then he was giving satsanga because he was very well read, erudition, scholarship. He has studied Valmiki Ramayana and other scriptures for 108 times. So well read he was. Naturally, his satsang was very much attractive for everybody. One of the persons saw that he is a good boy, so somehow managed, and he married his daughter to his Tulsidas Ji. That was the first time he came in contact with a woman, that too as a wife. First time. Naturally, extremely infatuated. After satsang, he'll again run back to the home and hugging wife. So, one day it so happened, heavily raining in cats and dogs, and he could not go home. So he thought what to do. But somehow he ran and reached home. He saw his wife is not there because she was in her parents' house. She had gone for something, same Varanasi, they belong to. When he saw my wife is not there, he could not hold himself. In that heavy rains on the river and all that big story cutting short, he went like a Hindi cinema hero, climbing the tree, and from there he jumped into the room where his wife was staying. And when he saw that wife, he said, "See, for you I have come." She said, "I am disgusted of you. For this bloody, dirty body made of filth, containing nothing auspicious, for that body you are so mad? If you are that much mad for Bhagwan Rama, he will come in your life." Then onwards, an ordinary person became Tulsidas ji. How many wives must have said this statement to how many husbands, and how many became Tulsidas, and how many became Devadas? See, friends, every difficulty of our life is a suggestion. Life is meant for something higher. Don't waste your life in this world. The world has always been like this. Many people have got this funny notion that they are trying to help the world, help the society. Nobody helps anybody. Atmaiva atmano bandhu, atmaiva ripuratmana. We are here for our evolution. See? But then we get lost in these non-essentials. Parame brahmani kopi naraktaha. See, friends, when our freedom fight was going on, some of the so-called, devotees of the nation, Desha Bhakta, they approached our Bhagwan Ramana Maharshi. He is ideal for me. So they approach. And then what a Desha Bhakta will say, patriotic person, "Sir, you have got so many followers, why don't you tell them to join the freedom movement?" And then Bhagwan Ramana Maharshi asks, "Have you seen a movie?" These people thought he has not understood the gravity of the situation. "No, we are asking because we are having the freedom struggle. Why don't you tell some of your devotees to join? It will become strong." Again he said, "Yes, I understood your question. Have you seen a movie?" He said, "Yes." In that movie on the screen, if you see, the house is on fire, and in that house there are one or two ladies and few kids. Will you go with a bucket of water and throw on the screen? See, only those who are extremely subtle in their perception will be able to catch this point. See, we all think we are seeing each other. Be attentive. You think you are seeing me. I think I am seeing you. It is wrong. What you are seeing or I am seeing is only the image on your retina. Close your eyes. You cannot see me because there is no image of me. If I am in a pitch dark place, your eyes are open, you can't see me because there is no image. So what we are experiencing is only images. See, friends, and I want to improve the image. See, friends, parame brahmani kopi na raktaha. This is in Bhagavad Gita 7th chapter. Bhagavan says, "Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschid yatati siddhe yatatam api siddhanam kaschin mam vetti tattvataha." Among millions, a rare one is working for knowing the truth in this very life. Among such millions, there is a rare one who is going the right direction. Among such millions going in the right direction, there is but one who may reach the truth. Does it mean it is very difficult? No. It means very few of us have understood the very purpose of human birth. See, friends, we all know our parents. We know our grandparents. We know our great-grandparents. Maximum. Beyond that, have we ever thought about our fourth generation parents? The same is going to happen with you and me. See? Samprapte sannihite kale nahi nahi rakshate dukrum karane. Whatever we are doing in this world, it remains here. See? Normally what happens? We impose our views on others. Like the other day somebody asked me, Swamiji, will you please give Diksha? I said, look here, I have never given Diksha to anybody. I don't want to impose myself on anybody. Be happy, that's it. No, I'll give you Diksha, then do this mantra, and you do blah, 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 blah. And suppose I don't do this, what can I do? Don't do it. See, friends, we must not impose our views on others. Then we can focus attention on ourselves. Therefore, parame brahmani kopina saktaha. We do not want to know the truth, and therefore our whole life is childhood, go on playing. And when you are young, go on running after girls. And when you are old, keep on worrying. Worrying about, if there is nothing, worry about the world. What is going to happen to the world? Like many people ask this question. I was in Rishikesh, nicely enjoying the Ganges flow and a nice atmosphere there. One person came, Swamiji, why God created this world? I said, you ask God. I did not create. Okay. No, but you people tell us that God created world. I said, we also tell you are dumb. Do you accept it? Don't get carried away by this. Know for certain, we are here only for one purpose. Let Him express through us. And He can express through us if we empty ourselves. Presently, my hands are busy in my projects. I want to do this, I want to do this. What he wants to do, I don't have time. My speech is busy in self-glorification and condemning others. How can he express through my speech? My mind is busy in evaluating the world. How can he express through me? I have to empty myself. My hands are free. My speech is free. My mind is free. In such emptiness, the divine expresses. If these two walls, they are joined together, can we stay here? We have to learn to empty ourselves. Then only parame brahmani kopine raktaha, this we will understand. But what about, we have to look after our wife, children. You are okay, Swami, it doesn't matter for you. But for us, now here the teacher says, Kate kanta kaste putraha samsaro ayam ativa vichitraha kastvam kaha kuta ayataha tatvam chintayata diha bhrataha bhaja govindam Kate kanta kaste putra samsaroyam ativa vichitraha. My wife, see, this also please understand one very clearly. All relations are necessary, but we should not get entangled in any relationship. Relations are necessary to lead the relative life. But then relative life is used to transcend the relativity and enter the absolute. It is something like this. I want to jump maybe 3 meter high. Oh God, I can't jump even 1 meter height. What I will do? I will take a big post and run and fix it in the soil, and with the help of that post, I will go up there, and after going there, I don't hold on to the post. Oh, you helped me so much. Throw it away and go beyond. Exactly the same way. See? Therefore, our life is like the post. Use it properly. But then we have to know, we have to go beyond, not this. Otherwise, the whole life the same thing. Therefore, who is your wife is not a question. Don't get entangled in any relationship. Kaste putraha. Then another thing, we get so much entangled in the children. Friends, love children. Don't get too much involved with them. For you it is okay. You don't have children, but no, don't cry, suffer. Suffer. Once I was in Australia, Melbourne, and you all may be knowing Ramesh Bhai Oja. I happened to meet him there. And he said, Swamiji, come for our lecture. I went there. Then he is asked, and I was given a chair. He said, Swamiji, you speak something. I said, what topic you are talking? He said, Swamiji, we are talking on Ramayana. I said, okay, I'll talk on Ramayana something. How much? 5 minutes. I said, okay, 5 minutes. I said, what you have learned, I do not know. What I learned from Ramayana, I will tell you. The cause of death of Dasharatha was Rama. When Bhagwan Rama left for the forest, Dasharatha died, is it not? This is what I have learned from Ramayana. When the son is directly avatar of Narayana, such a son is responsible for the death of the father. Our children are kabutar. What do you expect from them? Ramayana. See, friends. Another story of Ramayana. Sati, this comes from Ramcharitmanas, Valmiki also it comes. Sati got deluded. You say Rama is Parabrahma. How he is crying for his wife like a ordinary human being? He cannot be Brahman. He cannot be God. Now the story is, when they were having jolly good time in your Chitrakoot for 13 years, no problem. Big vacation. And then Bhagwan Ram decided, now let us do some job, enough of our vacation. So he told Sita Mata, hide your original form in the element fire and take out a Xerox copy. Thereafter, Bhagwan Ram ahead, Xerox Sita behind, Lakshmanji following. Lakshmanji did not know this. Nobody knew except Rama and Sita. And that Sita which was abducted by Ravana was a Xerox copy. Rama knew it. But what a beautiful acting he did. Oh trees, where is my wife? I can't live without her. That Jatayu came, blah, 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 blah. Drama. Nothing has happened. And when they were coming back from Sri Lanka, that time Bhagwan said, now destroy the Xerox copy, take out the original. And therefore again she was subjected to the fire treatment. So the Xerox was destroyed, original came out, and original Sita left Ayodhya, original Sita went back to Ayodhya, in between Karnataka. These points we don't want to learn. We take this world to be so real, so real. Friends, in this world till date, nothing new has ever happened. This world has been always like this. थोड़े गम है, थोड़ी खुशियाँ, ये जीवन है. But we imagine, I have come here to save the world. All those who have come to save the world, they were shaved off. See? Bhagwan Rama came. Now also Ayodhya problem going on. Bhagwan Krishna came. He could not save his own Dwarka. And here I am to save the country, to save the society, to save the culture. Bhagwan Sri Krishna never said, glorify your culture. He said, think about future and plan in a creative manner. See? Listen the 10th chapter. See? Therefore, we have to clearly understand this thing. Don't get too much involved. Samsaraha ayam ativa vichitraha. This world has been always like this. Kastvam kasyatvam kaha kuta ayataha. To whom you belong? See? Nobody belongs to nobody. We are all in relation. As long as relations are going on, play your role beautifully, perfectly, sincerely, but don't get entangled. See? In the relative world, you can never get absolute happiness. Thumb rule. You will get relative happiness. And our approach to life is whatever are my values, my way, that I want to impose on others. And then I think, oh, I am doing something good. Take one or two examples. Once I was going from Allahabad to Howrah. And those days, many years before, I was pretty young that time. My host gave me one ticket. Those days, tickets were also the hard type of tickets, not like the present. So somehow I was dumped into the train. And I thought it must be having some seat, a reservation. TT came. He said, hey, get down, Babaji. I said, no, I got a ticket. Not in this compartment. Go in the general compartment. I said, I can't jump. I was talking in Hindi. So he again came back and saw me. You are not going? Then I started talking to him in English. And when I spoke in English, he did not understand. That is the benefit. Therefore, Angreji Maiya ki Jai. Hindi could not save me. Angreji saved me. And then he said, Tike, tike. He didn't understand anything. And I continued. There was another person sitting in that three-tier compartment, very highly spiritual. Nice bottle in front of him and sitting on that. Liquid spirituality. See? And he said, Babaji, how long will you stand? I said, till I reach Howrah. No, you cannot stand. I said, okay, I'll sit down. I sat down. No, not there. Come and sit with me. Very good. At least he gave me a seat to sit down. And then his, Agnihotra started. Do you know one shloka? Dhumrapanam shatagodanam. When you offer a cigarette to somebody, it is equivalent to donation of 100 cows. Dhumrapanam shatagodanam. Ek kash. Kash means puff. Ek kash. Ganga snanam. Relax life, relax. Don't become serious. And thereafter, he said, and then after some time when he started matching with the movement of the train, then I said, wait a minute, I'll help you. So I used to fill his glass and he was drinking. And other people looking at me, Babaji bhi aisa hai dikhta. And after some time, he slept. So he put his head toward that window and his charana kamala in my god kamala. At least he allowed me to sit. After about 8 hours, he got up and then he said, no, you cannot keep on sitting. Now you sleep. And then I lay down, reached there. Now people came to receive me. And all the same thing, garland, namaskar, chamatkar. Then he said, hey, you are a big man. I said, no, be attentive. Those who give respect, they are superior than those who receive respect. Simple rule of life. See, friends, I said, they are great. They are giving me respect. I have nothing. I am just a fakir. He said, whatever it may be. He took out a big bundle from his pocket, cash, and wanted to give. I said, I don't want. He said, why don't you take? I said, I don't want it, so why should I take? He said, do you know why I am giving you? I said, because you can't carry too much, therefore. He said, no, you are the first person in my life who has not told me don't drink. Everybody is teaching me. My wife tells, my children tell, everybody, you are drunkard, you should not do. But you have not said one bad word about it. I said, look here, I don't want to impose myself on you. If you are happy drinking, drink. You are drinking with your mouth, why should I stop it? He said, no, now I promise you, I will never drink in my life. I said, very good, don't drink. Then what do I do with this money? I said, look here, you use this money for some student who is not getting any concession on any account, caste, color, creed, etc., who is not very intelligent enough to get the scholarship. Such mediocre students, they suffer maximum in life. Find out few of them and support them. Don't make an organization. If you can support 3, 4, 5 people, enough. That's it. But normally we get involved into, and then our very purpose of spiritual life is lost. Therefore, kastvam kuta ayataha. Find out who are you, where from you have come, what is the purpose of our life. See, so many have come and gone. Are also we one of them? Kathopanishad very beautifully says, Sasyamiva martyaha pachyate sasyamiva jayate punaha. Like the grass we grow and like the grass we perish. It cannot be our life. And therefore Nachiket, how beautifully he asked the question. He said, Anyatra dharmat, anyatra adharmat, anyatra asmat kruta krutat, anyatra bhutaccha bhavyaccha, yat tat pashyasi tadvada. Tell me something higher. Dharma, adharma, enough of it. Cause and effect, enough of it. Now and then, enough of it. Yat tat pashyasi tadvada. I want to know the truth. See, friends, all other things are okay in their own place. Don't get lost and involved in this. This is the meaning of Bhaja govindam, Bhaja govindam. Tattvam chintaya tadiha bhrataha. Bhagavan Shankara calls us a brother. My dear brother, think something higher in life. See? Very quick and short. Colors and forms are valid because of the vision. Vision is valid because of the mind. Mind is valid because of the intellect. Intellect is valid because of I. I is valid because of life. For the table, there is no I, because there is no life. We are all living beings. Should our life end like a table? Anybody can come and keep anything on that? Are we furnitures in life? We have to seek higher in life. See, friends. But what happens? We get obsessed with something or the other. Again, remember that word of Bhagavan Shankaracharya. Samprapte sannihite kale nahi rakshati dukrum karane. Language is a secondary thing. Thoughts are primary. See? Therefore, what is to be done now? Now here is the best verse from this thing. Satsangatve nissangatvam, nissangatve nirmohatvam, nirmohatve nischalatatvam, nischalatatve jivan mukti, bhaja govindam, bhaja govindam. What should be the spiritual practice? Whether you take bath or not doesn't matter. Whether you do charity or not doesn't matter. Whether you go to temple or not doesn't matter. Whether you do anything good to the society doesn't matter. What is important is satsanga. Satsanga alone gives us data to change ourselves. We have to change. See? A man went before the mirror and he saw a lot of spot on his face. He started condemning, oh, people use the mirror so dirty, and he took cloth and tried to wipe the mirror. Again, oh, still there. Again he wanted to clean, wash it. He forgot. The dots are on his face, not in the mirror. See? बुरा जो देखन मैं चला, बुरा न मिलिया कोई. Spiritual life is evolved. And this can happen only through satsanga. And what is satsanga? Satsanga, sat is the absolute reality. Sangha, the association. We are in relative association. See? And whenever we are in relative association, we are lost in the thoughts, worries. And we carry the burden of being someone savior of this world. See, friends, so many have come and gone. This world has been always like this. You know, Bala Gangadhar Tilak, who was one of the great freedom fighter, he happened to address some meeting, and in that meeting he spoke something against the British government. And in that meeting, there was a great Avadhut Mahatma was also present. So he got up and said, you talk like this, therefore you will go to jail. And he was sent to jail. And thereafter, his followers, they came, Maharaj, please see that, he doesn't go to jail. He said, no, he is born to go to jail. He has to go. And then he said, the purpose of his life is not freedom for the nation. Freedom will come and go. He is born to comment on Bhagavad Gita. And in that jail, in Mandala jail, he wrote a commentary on Bhagavad Gita, Gita Ras. He will become immortal because of that, not because of the freedom. It has come and gone how many times. But we get lost only in this relative world. See, friends, therefore, satsanga gives us the direction. Satsanga gives us the destination. Satsanga gives us the purpose of life. Satsanga gives us the way, how can we walk the spiritual path wherever we are without changing anything around us. See? Like I keep on moving, many people have this thing. Swamiji, how can you manage everywhere? I said, that is my spiritual practice. If everything is according to me, then what is great about it? This I have learned from many ashram. Mahatmas have got their own ashram, their own, they call it kutia, but it is a mahal. And then they have got all the AC, BC, DC, AC, every kind of thing. And then there are many servants around them. And then, sir, what you want? They get a tea at the right time, they get coffee at the right time, somebody washes their clothes, and he is waiting there with a standard pose. See? And then waiting, who has come, how much dakshina, he get thrown. What life? Run in this world, get kicks, and be happy. See? It's so important, my friends. Therefore, satsanga tells us, discover the truth. And therefore you will know. One lady in Coimbatore, when I was living on the airport, she came and then crying, Swamiji, you are going, I cannot live without you. I said, these dialogues are enough. I am not influenced by that. How come you are stone-minded or what? You are not feeling bad that you are leaving my house and going? I said, no, I am not feeling bad. Why? Because you think that your house I am living. For me, there is no house. Therefore, I am not going back to my house. Don't go back. Santa Ganeshwar Maharaj writes in his Ganeshwari, हे विश्वची माझे घर ऐसी मती जयाची स्थिर किम बहुना चराचर जाला स्वयं तो. When you have nothing, you have got everything. Do you know the latest thing in your IT or offices? We call it in Bangalore, I saw that. It is a We Work facility. In their We Work facility, you can hire as many chairs and things you want on a yearly basis, monthly basis. You don't have to do anything. 24 hours it is open. And my friend took me in Bangalore. So this is my office. 4 chairs and in front tables. This is your office? He said, yes. Where do you sit? He took me on the top, 10th floor. Beautiful cafeteria, nice things, everything there. He said, this is my office. He said, when people come, we meet here. I hire this place for 2 hours, pay 5,000 rupees, over. So, I have everything, but I have nothing. And not only in Bangalore, but these facilities are available for me in half a dozen places. So, suppose I got a meeting in Calcutta, I book it there, this is done. Don't have to do the jhadu pocha. How beautiful it is. You have to pay the tax, income tax and the house tax and monthly thing, deduction. I don't have to pay. I go to Ravi's house, destroy him, go back to the next house. Relax. When you don't own anything, you own the whole world. But we are lost in small little things. See? Therefore, satsanga gives us sufficient data to withdraw from these worldly things. You can never do absolute good to this relative world. It was always like this thing. During the time of Mahabharata, also, our Draupadi was troubled. When Bhagwan Krishna was along with the Pandavas, they were troubled. This is how the world is. But we want to improve the world, Take care of yourself. Satsangatve, nissangatva. Now see, all of you who have come here, you have come here only because you have the capacity to get rid of something, at least for some time. No, how can I come? Without me, the world cannot move, so I want to be there. Suffer. Remember one important thing in life. We are not essential in this world. Whatever we do, it is our need. Nobody needs us. But what an arrogance, because of me the things are happening. If there are no parent for a child, do you think the child stops growing? Hey, why are you not growing? No parents, why I am just living like that? No. Then why we are here? It is our need. The world doesn't need us. With this attitude, when you live your life, you will have humility, submission, joy, and not improving the society, but serving the society. See, friends, are we going to improve God's creation? He made lot of mistakes. Therefore, we have to improve that. First mistake we are. Improve yourself. Satsangatve nissangatvam, nissangatve nirmohatvam. And then nirmoha, wrong notions will be erased. We are all leading notional life. We have notion about ourselves. We have notion about the world. We have notion about God. And we have notion about spiritual practice. Our notion about ourselves is, I am very good, I don't smoke, I don't drink, no. As if those who smoke, they drink, they are very bad, and I am very good. Friends, I'll tell you the spiritual frustration. One lady came to meet me in Vrindavan. We were having small group, sitting together, having cup of tea and all that. And it was my mistake. I asked her, I said, Amma, how is life? How is the home front? She said, Swamiji, what to tell you? My son is tamasic. Achha? And then my husband is rajasic. These are spiritual abuses. Son is tamasic. Husband is rajasic. What about you? I am sattvic. Now tell me, I am sattvic and therefore I condemn others. Is it good? See, friends, if you are lazy, you can give up laziness and become active. If you are too much workaholic, you may give up and become contemplative. But if you get up early in the morning, take bath and do the japa and do meditation and study Bhagavad Gita and go to and to help somebody, no konyosti sadrusho maya, who is like me? So I have reached an acme of foolishness. And therefore, I start condemning the world. Friends, for any reason, if we look down upon anybody, we are far away from the spiritual path. See, friends, every expression is the expression of divine. There is nobody bad in this world. There is nothing wrong in this world. All things are necessary. If there are no patients, where the doctors will go? God has to create both patients and doctors. Then only the drama continues. See, friends, everything is necessary. And everybody is right. Nobody is wrong. But we get lost in evaluating the people. Therefore, nirmohatve. Let us remove the wrong notions. Our wrong notion is, I am good, I am husband, I am wife, I am Indian, I am non-Indian. Where all these things go? When we are snoring away, that time, where are we? In Houston? When are we in 2022? What are we, man, woman, young, old, good or bad? What are we? None. But we are still there. Come back to this substratum. See, if I am not there, my children cannot be. If I am not there, my wife cannot be. If I am not there, my religion cannot be. If I am not there, my property cannot be. Everything is in this I. Where this I goes in deep sleep, but we are still there. Therefore, friends, it is necessary that we come out of the notional life. Similarly, our notion about the world. There are two worlds. See? One world is God's creation. Second world is our creation. See? In God's creation, there is nothing wrong. 5 elements, they are all required. 5 sense organs, all required. 5 organs of action, they are all required. Nothing wrong in that. Wrong is in our creation. God created a woman. Father created a daughter out of that woman. Husband created a wife out of that woman. The son created a mother out of that woman. And who is miserable? The daughter is miserable, the wife is miserable, and the mother is miserable. Woman is not miserable. So what is the spiritual practice? Get out of your creation and enter God's creation. But we take these conditional expressions, notions as real. See, this example I give is a very simple example to learn. Once in Western country, Europe somewhere, after 2 days retreat, one German lady said, Swamiji, I want to ask you a question. I said, start here. Had you come in my life 25 years before, I said, even then I would not have married you. No, not that way. Had you come in my life 25 years before, I would not have divorced 3 times. I divorced 3 times. I said, okay, now give it a try 4th time. Now my question is, first time you got married, you were W1 and your husband was H1. So that was a W1 H1 couple. Yes. You separated, yes. Then you got married. W2 H2. Third time W3 H3. My question is W1 equal to W2 is equal to W3 is equal to what? Where those wives have gone who became miserable? Is the wife 2 the summation of 1 and 2? If the wife 3 is the summation of 1, 2 and 3? Think. The man alone played game of life. Once you recognize this, similarly, now come back to your subjective thing. In the body identification, I am a waker. We drop this, we go to dream. Then in the dream we could suffer or enjoy. That we drop. We go to sleep, we snore away. That we drop. Now the question is the waker becoming the dreamer? Is the dreamer going to sleep? Think about it. Then we come to know one simple sentence. I had a good sleep, but in between some bad dreams. Who can make this statement? Waker cannot make this statement. I had good sleep because the waker doesn't sleep. The dreamer cannot make this statement because dreamer doesn't sleep. The waker doesn't dream. Who makes this statement? The one who is in the waking without becoming a waker. Who is in the dream without becoming a dreamer. Who is in the deep sleep without going to sleep. That is the ultimate truth. Hold on to that. Nirmohatvam, all the delusion about our life will be erased. Be attentive. Then we will come to know freedom for I is impossible. We have to get freedom from I. I cannot be liberated. We have to get freedom from I. Nirmohatve nischala tattvam. Then we come to the substratum which is supporting this relative world. And thereafter, when we are living in this, then what you do it cheerfully, happily, and only for time pass. Not, I want to achieve something in this world. Forget about it. So many have come and gone. Nothing has changed. See? But we take that responsibility. God doesn't know how to run his business. Therefore, I have opted for his creation. Mind your mind. Then you will come to know life is so beautiful. If you are at peace with yourself, you are at peace with the whole world. This is what the Satsanga tells us. And therefore, further continuing, Vayasi gate kaha kama vikaraha, shushke nire kaha kasaraha, kshine vitte kaha parivaraha, jnate tatve kaha samsaraha, bhaja govindam, bhaja govindam. When there is old age, there is no desire for indulgence. Shushke nire kaha kasaraha, when there are no waters, there is no lake. Then kshine vitte kaha parivaraha, when you don't have money, people leave you automatically. Similarly, when you know the truth, the world becomes of no consequences. Jnate tatve kaha samsara. See? The difference between us and the wise people is this. They also go through the difficulties of life, but they don't suffer. You know, our approach is very peculiar. Our understanding is, see, I am walking spiritual path, I go to temple, I do japa, I do charity and all that. But why all the difficulties coming to me? Because you are troubling God, therefore He is sending difficulties to you. All the time eating his head, Ram, 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 Ram. Keep cool. Imagine this. You are a mother and you have got a child. And the child is constantly after you. Mummy, 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 mummy. You are busy doing the work. And she keeps, mummy, mummy, beta, what do you want? Mummy, mummy, what do you want? I can give you. Mummy, mummy. What will she do? Give one. Shut up. Don't eat my head. Exactly the same way. Ram, 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 Ram. Bhagavan says, what do you want? We are not listening to him. Ram, 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 Ram. He gets angry. And then Hanumanji, choo. Don't trouble God. Know for certain, if you are walking spiritual path, your abilities will be better. If you have got a proper driving license, you will not complain about the traffic. You have the driving license, not the buffaloes on the road. But we say, see, I have got such a lovely driving license, but people don't understand. Who has the license? You or the people? If we are walking spiritual path, don't imagine things around us will change. No, we will change. We have to change. And it is for this purpose, satsangatve nisangatvam, therefore, jnate tatve kaha samsaraha. You see, the wise people, they never suffer in life, although they go through sufferings. Bhagavan Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, he was asked by his devotees that, Bhagavan, you are having so much of cancer, why don't you talk to mother, she will help you. He said, I am not suffering. Cancer is there, miseries are there. Be attentive. We can blame something or someone as the cause of misery. But we are all miserable by choice. If you choose not to be miserable, the miseries will become miserable. And whenever anything you take up, because of the revolt, because of misery, you can never be on the spiritual path. Therefore, friends, jnate tatve kaha samsaraha. Bhaja govindam tells us that get out of this wrong notion of spiritual practice. Only spiritual practice is be happy. Whatever you are doing, we are not obliging the world. It is our need. Not for improving the world, improving the society. When we are not in this world, there is nothing lacking. When we will leave this world, nothing will be lacking. If you don't trust me, go and see. Nothing will be lacking. This world has been always like this. Let us give a chance to Bhagavan to manage his own world. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.